Hi guys, this is Des. Thanks so much for joining me today. Of two flat irons that I had the opportunity to try. And the first one I'm going to talk about is the Chi Turbo. Originally when I got the Chi, I wanted a flat iron that could flat iron my hair without a lot of passings, without a lot of heat damage, and I thought that this would really be great. And what I found was, let me sit that down. What I found was, here it is right here, is that it didn't really flat iron my hair as straight as I would like it. But I had the opportunity to try something new about a month ago, and I want to share that with you. And the flat iron I'm talking about is the OZON titanium. This is it right here in the box. And the titanium, it says here, let me just read to you some of what it says it does. It says it has a maximum temperature of 450 degrees, adjustable heat, titanium nanotechnology, tourmaline ceramic heat, and it says it has dual wattage, and it says it's great for curling your hair. And this is the box it came in, and this is the iron right here. And as you can see, it's shiny, it's very sleek also. I really like this a lot. And yeah, so let me just show you a few stats on this. You turn it on right here. It's just a quick flick of a switch, as opposed to the Chi, which you turn it on right here. You turn it on. But also what I found with the Chi, when you're using it, if your hand is covering the area where the power switch is, you've turned it off while you're using it. And I have had the opportunity to use this, and while I was using it, I guess I was pressing too hard, or my finger made contact with the power right here, and it would be off for long periods of time. And I thought, I thought my hair wasn't getting straightened, but it was only because that the heat was being reduced because it was off. But with the OZON, you don't have to worry about that. The switch is right in here, and it just goes on and off right here. Switch is right there. And it's a little red light that comes on to let you know that it's on and that it's heating up. And this heats up very quickly. This heats up super quickly. Another thing about it is your adjustable heat temperatures is right here. You just push the dial left or right to get your desired heat temperature, as opposed to the Chi, you have to kind of press these buttons here until you get your desired, those buttons right here, let me show you, those buttons right here to get your desired temperature. And again, if your hand was over the temperature gauge, if you're pressing it, you can either be pressing it higher or lower and not know it. Another thing, if you can tell, I have tape over this. So when I was using this, I would have to put tape to cover this so that my hand wouldn't make any contact with those buttons to either turn it off or to change the heat. So very quickly, I'm going to, well, first of all, let me show you my hair. I flat ironed my hair just a little bit today because I had flat ironed it earlier, about a week ago, maybe about 5 days ago, just to see how the product was going to work. I did my regular hair wash, which that video I posted for you guys, so you should check that out. And I flat ironed after I washed and conditioned, and my hair came out super soft and super straight. I mean, really straight for me. And I was pleased with the results. I pressed my hair again just slightly just before I started making this video, so that I can have a fresh press for you guys, so you can see what it looks like freshly pressed, or freshly straightened. And I really love the result. So I'm going to show you a small clip that I have where I sectioned off a piece of my hair right here, and I'm demonstrating how quickly and how easy it is to flatten or straighten your hair with this flat iron. And I'm also going to be using a paddle brush, the OZON paddle brush, to show you a trick how to get your hair straightened. If your hair tends to be very coarse, thick, and curly like mine, you can get it a little bit more straighter using this paddle brush trick. Okay, so I'm going to begin. I'm going to take my clip out, and I sectioned off a small section of hair. So I'm going to just take my section of hair, my wide tooth comb, I'm just going to comb out the hair, make sure it's free of any tangles or anything like that. And what I'm going to do is just section this off again into a thinner section, because you want to do small sections of hair at a time. It's just easier for you when you flat iron, and you'll get a better result also when you do small sections at a time. So let me just smooth this out. I'm going to use the paddle brush right here, and I'm just going to make sure again hair is nice and smooth. And I'm going to take this paddle brush, and this paddle brush is the paddle brush from OZON also. This is their own paddle brush, and I'm going to use this paddle brush just to show you a little beauty salon trick to help get your hair straighter. Once you've got those tangles out nice and smooth, and this works really well, this method, especially if your hair tends to be a lot more coarser than maybe like the average hair. My hair tends to be on the coarse side, and sometimes flat ironing can be difficult, doesn't get as straight as I like it. And I'm going to just show you now. You're going to hold the brush right in your hair just like this, and this is really easy. The brush is lightweight, and this is not difficult to do. So you're going to hold that brush in your hair, you're going to pick up your flat iron, and you're going to start at your roots and just kind of tap your roots a couple of times, just like that, just to get them tamed down. And you're going to pass leaving your hair in the brush, pass the flat iron through, just like that. So your hair is being flat ironed and detangled if there are any tangles in there at the same time. And it gets nice and straight, just like that, super straight. But this is the result. And if you wanted to, you can go over it again. I usually like to do 2 passings, so you can do 2 passings also, or as many as you usually do to get your hair nice and straight. But try this trick, ladies. This is really just a cute idea. I'm using that paddle brush just to help get the hair nice and smooth as it passes through the flat iron. Look at that, nice and straight. Nice and straight. So I'm going to do that last section that I have. Now you all know I don't really like my hair that straight, but I'm doing this for you just to demonstrate how great this flat iron is, and it just really just gets your hair nice and smooth, and my hair feels soft, and it doesn't feel, it just feels nice and silky. And silky is definitely what you might want to achieve when you're flat ironing your hair. So I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to take the paddle brush, just go through it, make sure there aren't any tangles, just go through it nice and slow. If you do have tangles, just start from your ends and just brush the tangles out. So they're pretty much out, and I'm going to put the paddle brush in my hair again, and you want to move it down. Leave like an inch from your scalp, because you want to be able to get the OZON there, and just to kind of flat iron those edges that are close to your scalp. You want to do that, and then slowly just pass it through. And again, you can do it once, you can do it twice, it doesn't really matter. Really nice, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I hope you saw how easy that was, because it truly is easy, and it also just, again, it just made my hair feel really soft, really straight. My hair does feel silky after I used it. My hair never felt silky or as smooth after I used the cheap turbo. So I really like this iron a lot. I'm going to leave the link so you can at least check the product out if you're interested. This product is at a great price, And there's also a discount code, which I'm going to put here, and I'm going to put in the link below. So check below for all the extra information on the products and the product accessories, and let me know what you think. And also, what I wanted to tell you was, when I flat ironed my hair the first time, I used the OZON Infra Guard. It's a thermal defense light shine mist. Here it is right here. I used that also when I first flat ironed my hair. I didn't use it the second time, but I used it. My hair smoothed out very, very nicely. So yeah, so check it out. Check out the Power Grip clips also. These clips are really strong, as you can hear. They are really strong, and they don't pull and tug at your hair. So that was really, so I'll continue to use this on my natural hair, and I will let you know how it goes. And yeah, so that's it for my quick review. It was really a comparison, but I really like OZON a lot. I mean, I just like it because it was just easy, it was quick, and it just wasn't a lot of fuzz. And I don't feel like my hair is heat damaged at all. Okay guys, so that's it. That's it for now. Thanks for joining me so much. I appreciate it. If you have any questions about what you've seen here today, about this iron, about the Chi iron, I'd be very happy to answer your questions. Just leave them below in the comment box below, or if you want, you can just shoot me a message to my personal message center, and I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. So you take care and you be well, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye bye.